Record your band, solo act, or podcast in studio or live with Studio 111. 302-222-0666.
All right, man, come on, man. Y'all start making some noise, baby. Right now. Start making some noise. Come on in, man. Showtime Showcase, man, with Dream, my man, Just Joe, no T. We're here at the finals, man, the House of Laughs in Wilmington, Delaware. Joe, man, how you doing, homie?
Dream, I couldn't be better, man.
Man, you
House
look good.
of Laughs, week 5. I feel good. I look good. Giving away $1,000.
Yes, sir.
$1,000.
You looking good, man. You got a polka dot for every dollar. I see that. You looking good, man. You got the Kwame collection going on.
1,000 polka dot pledge. Right? You gotta look good and feel good to give away $1,000. You gotta look like $1 million, bro.
Yes, sir. No doubt about it.
Now back to this show.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the time counting his polka dots one by one.
Oh, no doubt. And speaking of $1 million, we got $1 million worth of talent sitting right here at the table, man. I'm gonna go around the table, man, and introduce this royalty, man. The one and only Mr. Trayvon Fulton is in the building.
Talk to him now. Come on now.
He's in the building. Next to him, we got none other than my main man, Tom Levy, is in the house.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
How have you been, Dream?
No doubt, man. Been doing great. Good to see you, man. We had one of the contestants that was in this competition. Didn't make it, but he was one of my favorites, actually, man. I just love the guy's spirit, man. Mr. Ryan Merritt was in the building.
Yeah.
What's up, homie? How you doing?
Thank you, sir.
No doubt, man. And last but not least, he definitely makes his presence felt. The Hurricane.
All right.
I start with you, Hurricane, and I go around the table, man. Listen, I know you made it up to week 4, man. How was the competition, man? Let the people know how the competition was, man, and how everything went for you.
Man,
I know you didn't make it, but how it went for you.
Yeah, it was strong, and I tell you what, if I hadn't have taken my clothes off on stage, I might have been here tonight in the finals.
You
but
got my vote.
You live and learn.
You got Phil's vote.
You live and learn.
Yo, Ryan, man.
Just saying.
How you doing, man? You also made it to round 4, man. How you do? How was the competition for you? I can't get that visual out of my head. I'm sorry.
Now that's funny, man.
How you doing, man?
That's what I do.
I'm good. Trying not to think about that visual as well.
Yeah, no doubt. But one thing about you that I noticed last week, like, you're the only comedian. I've been doing comedy for a little while. I'm still learning, still growing myself. But you're the only comedian I know that goes to sleep right before he goes on stage. I've never seen that.
I was very tired. And
that's just good weed, bro.
His stage name is Apnea.
That's good weed.
I call this next guy the open mic legend, man. I mean, every time I look up, he's at the open mic, which I love about him.
Man. I see
Which
that.
I love about him. Tom, man, it's good to see you, Tom. How you doing, man?
Dream, I'm good. I have a lot of free time, so I spend it at open mics. I've actually seen a comedian sleep before.
Really?
I was in Philly's Funniest about a month and a half ago, and one of the guys who got through on the night that I did not get through was a 75-year-old comedian named Phil Sweet, and he was taking a nap in the green room. So I'm nervous. I'm walking around pacing and shit, and I didn't get through, unfortunately. He's napping, not a care in the world, and the first thing he says is, "I have Parkinson's." And everybody's like, "Oh, you're going through." I'm fat.
Now, how far did you get in the competition?
Just week 1. I was out in the first.
I mean, the guy,
fell
the
asleep
sleeping guy.
again.
Well, he made it through to round 2. Round 2 is not started yet.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
Unbelievable.
So he needs a couple more ailments and a couple more naps, and he's going to get through
J.
the
Fox.
finals.
Well, listen, man, for those who don't know, also, Tom Levy and my brother here, Trayvon Fulton, they also been a part of the Exploit D competition, so it's good to have you guys back, man. And you know what I really love about that is you guys come back to support, the comedians, man. I mean, it's almost like an alumni thing going on here. If we keep doing this a couple more competitions, we might have a freaking daggone, a nice little size people come through doing the alumni.
we can start a frat.
Yeah, we right. A comedy frat.
Yeah.
Joke, fight, joke, baby. Trayvon's in the house, man. You've been traveling all over the world. Yeah, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's just been up and down the East Coast. Just up and down the East
Coast. Man.
Not the world.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
You gotta start somewhere, man. You've been doing great, man. I've been following you. I've been following all you guys, man. You've been doing really good, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
How you doing, man? And so what do you look for? I'm gonna ask you this question. What do you look for in this competition tonight?
In this competition, I think what I'm looking to see is all the balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just going all out. It's game 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the time to bring it. This is the time to be
on a 5-game series.
on a 5-game series.
Yeah.
Game 7. So I expect to see that. I expect to see people come bring their A game. I expect the people to bring their originality. I expect to see them to pull out the jokes that they know that work. This is not the time to like say, let me test this. Come out, hit them fast, and get them on your side real quick. That's what I would expect.
That's smart.
To see.
That's smart. Would you agree with that, Hurricane?
Yeah, and also keep your clothes on. That's my advice.
This guy with his clothes on.
Depending on who's voting.
There are 4 ladies.
I mean, there are 4 ladies.
It is 4 ladies.
But apparently
You
there's
make a
more
good
than
point.
8 boobs here.
And that's a
Well,
good
we
point.
got enough boobs at the table right now. Nah, I mean, we know you tight. We know you tight with.
Except for
We had to hear all that.
Except for Trayvon, I'm the skinny one. So
You know what I mean? When you got fat people, you always got a trainer in the room. You know, it kills me, man.
By the way, I resent that Parkinson's joke. I was at a Parkinson's convention last week, and let me tell you, there were a lot of movers and shakers there.
And they was ugly too, man.
So Tom, like, you've been in the competition, man. You know how it is, man. You know, like, what do you? If you had any advice you could give to any of the finalists right now, what would it be?
I would say whatever you know is your best 15 minutes, do that. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Now, but speaking of that,
Yeah.
a couple of these finalists, 15 minutes is a long. When you haven't exercised that comedy muscle to get to 15 minutes, 15 minutes, man, is a long time.
Well, I remember when I first started doing open mics, 5 minutes seemed like forever.
Yeah.
You know, when you go up there, time is not the same time. That's why we need a light. Once you start talking, you have no idea how the clock is going, and it's good. You're in the moment. You don't care about it.
Right.
But that's why you need somebody on the floor to be like, hey, wrap it up.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got 15 minutes tonight.
I'll tell you something. I've been watching some Netflix specials, and those comedians put a lot of air in their act. They their jokes per minute aren't the highest. They're trying to fill up that hour. The good thing about this contest is the jokes per minutes have been rocking. You know, it's been lit.
Has to, man. Has to. Ryan, you know, man, listen, I see you doing some things, man. You out there. What do you feel about as far as, you know, what these guys need to do tonight, man? As far as, you know, what advice would you give them?
Cheat.
You ain't cheating, you
I don't
ain't
even want to
trying.
touch that.
Put an earwig and have somebody feeding you Jerry Seinfeld jokes. What's the deal with TikTok?
Now you see why he took a nap. I mean,
Now you see why he's sitting here with us and not the final.
Hey, is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Yo,
Now,
man.
Ryan, are you keeping old jokes in that pocket on your overalls? Those are the first cargo overalls I've ever seen.
I was like Oshkosh Bagosh, but I saw the Garanimals.
Garanimals, yeah. You
It's
got that
all
matching.
good, man. But listen, we gotta get to this competition. Before I do, I'm gonna sign off, man. I'm gonna go around the table, man. Let the people know where they can find you, great comedians, man. I start with you, Hurricane. Give a shout out to the people where they can find you.
Well, I'm on Facebook all the time under my real name, John Herr. You can find me on YouTube, some sets of mine under Hurricane, HERRICANE. And if you come down to Washington, D.C. on any given weekend, I'll be performing down there. Ticketed shows all over, and, and maybe some shows in Philly now coming up, because now I consider Wilmington and Philly my home.
That's what's up, man. Ryan, anything you got going on, homie?
Next week I'm going to be at Naughty Goose on Thursday. Yeah, so you can look me up at Ryan Merritt 302 is my Instagram, or you can search New Site Comedy, Ryan Merritt, it's my website.
That's what's up. I just knew you were gonna say it, the Sleep Apnea Center, but I'm glad you did. Hey, so Tom, where the people can find you, man?
If there's an open mic in the Philly suburbs,
Yes.
I will probably be
Trust
there.
me, he's there.
He's there.
Bar 13, almost each and every Wednesday. Cross Keys on Thursdays, usually. Tonight, I made an exception for these
Yeah.
fine people. Still looking for a mic for Tuesday nights. Usually at the Grape Room, but I don't know if I can be there much longer.
Tuesday night open mics right here.
Is there really?
Yeah,
I
they
thought
they started 3 weeks ago.
that- Okay.
I don't know, over a month ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday nights right here.
What else you got to do on a Tuesday
That's
night?
it, man. Trayvon, man, where can they find you, baby?
I'm at Trayvon Fulton, TRAYVON _Fulton. That's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, anything of that nature. I have a lot of things coming up this weekend: Baltimore, DC. I'm coming up to be in Rochester, New York. I'm going to South Carolina. Then I'm going to Richmond, Virginia. And I run a room every Monday. It's called the Comedy John at the St. Lazarus Bar on off Girard Avenue in Philly. So on Mondays, man, it's always a really good room. It's a guy named Keith from up the block, who's like a Philly legend from Urban Expressions in Philly. Him and I are together, and my guy named Sam Simonville, and we run that room, and we host that room, and it's usually we get a nice crowd from the bar every Monday.
Monday night open mic?
Monday open mic. Every Monday. We start at 9.
That's it.
We start at 9, man.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
9 p.m. and go ahead.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Well, listen, man, thank you guys, man, for being a part of this, our Explore D legacy. And thank you guys for being here tonight to support these comedians, man. Well, come on, man. Y'all clap it up, man. Showtime Showcase with your boy Dream. My main man just told. No T, baby. Yeah. The finals, House of Last and Wilmington, Delaware, and we out of here.
Gotta go.
Like our pics? Reach out to me, Rico Maui, at miragephotography.com. That's Mirage Photography with an F. Look good, feel good.